Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on Boston. And so off the tip, it's Boston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Gervin. AC is out there with Michael Jordan, and it's Green, and it's Oakley in at the center. And here is Macy. Feeds it to Oakley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Oakley's got the game going here with the first basket for the Bulls. Outside, Jones. The dish to Sanders.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Jones kicks to Russell. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And it's the Bulls with the ball. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And Macy kicks to Jordan. Right through the D for the layup.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Jordan against Jones. Screened by Russell. Jones drives in. And it's Havlicek missing.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Gervin outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Sanders.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Sanders with a screen on Mason. Havlicek against Gervin. Havlicek the pass to Sanders. Russell dishes to Sanders. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Havlicek against Gervin. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Celtics trail by 4. Jones kicks to Havlicek. Russell a screen on Gervin. Here's Havlicek. Green with the rebound.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Jordan. Baseline try, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Havlicek with it. He's picked up by Jordan. High post try. That doesn't go either for Havlicek. The Bulls leading by 4. The drive by Jordan. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Celtics on offense. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Hondo Havlicek with a tough jumper. And here is Macy. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Some changes for Boston. Heinzen's checked in for Sanders, and Siegfried subbed in for Jones. Then for the Bulls, Dave Corzine. He's checked in for Green. Higgins comes in for Gervin, and it's Paxson in for Kyle Macy. .114 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Paxson. Here's Higgins. He dishes it to Oakley. Here's Higgins. 6 to shoot. Outside Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Here's Heinzen. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan with it. Jones covering. The pass to Paxson. Outside for Jordan. Goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Free throw good, Jordan. And he can't hit the second. Here's Siegfried. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Snatched away. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Bulls leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. As we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Macy is out there with Paxson. Then there's Gervin. Then it's Corzine, and it's Green in at the 4 slot. Here is Paxson. Up top, Corzine. Just 5 to shoot. And Macy kicks to Green. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track.
Boston with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts. Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
It's stolen. Macy with it. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside, Green. Screen by Corzine. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17, and he gets it to go.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Thompson, he's checked in for Heinzen. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one's good.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Chicago leading by 7. Green, the screen. Now Macy. Green with a screen on Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Green, the screen. With his first shot attempt, Macy, no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Sanders. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And Macy's to Gervin. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Jones drives in and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Russell, he's checked in for Boston. Jones comes in for Siegfried. Chicago also making some changes. Oakley comes in for Green, and it's Jordan in for Macy. Here is Paxson. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. They set the pick. The drive by Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The screen from Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Jones. Thompson, a screen on Gervin. Here's Jones. Kept alive by Boston. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Celtics making a switch here. Havlicek is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Higgins is checked in for Corzine. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Now here's Jordan with some arc, and the layup is up and in. Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Jones. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Gervin, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Free throw good, Gervin. Heinzen's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for Gervin. Celtics trail by 11. Jones drives in. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Gervin outside. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Gervin's got 8.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
And here's Havlicek. Russell, a screen on Gervin. 2 on the clock. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from John Havlicek.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls lead by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. The second half about to start here in just a few moments. One of the stories here, George Gervin getting it done today.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Havlicek is out there with Sanders. Then it's Jones. Then it's Jones. And it's Russell in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Jones. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The 11-footer. And it's Havlicek missing.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. John Havlicek unable to get his shot to go.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Celtics trail by 9. Screen by Sanders. Havlicek the pass to Sanders. Outside, Jones. Dishes to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. Screen by Sanders. Jones drives in. Sick reject in for Jones. The Bulls making a change here as well. Corzine's checked in. The Bulls leading by 9. Macy up top, looking for his first basket still in this one. Screen by Corzine. Here's Gervin. And Jones pulls it down. So it's the Celtics now. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Sanders with a screen on Jordan. Jones drives in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Boston making a switch here. Counts checked in. The Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Free throw good, Gervin.
All right, let's keep it going for your Celtics dancers.
Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Havlicek. Screen by Sanders. From the stripe. And that one off the back of the rim and in. What a finish by Havlicek.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And Mazick's to Gervin. Screen by Corzine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gervin. And again, Chicago. No good. Austin with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Kicks it to Sanders. On the wing, Jones. Sanders passes to Counts.
Bulls foul called. Sidney Green. That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Mel Counts. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Heinzen's checked in for the Celtics. Higgins, he's checked in for the Bulls. Paxson comes in for Macy. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Paxson passes to Higgins. Outside, Green. Passes it to Paxson. Green, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And Jordan has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 8 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Heinzen, good.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 8. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
The pass to Siegfried. Havlicek outside. Can't make good off the screen.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Celtics trail by 11. The feed to Jones. And stolen by Jordan. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Boston making some changes. Thompson comes in for Counts. And Jones subbed in for Siegfried. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for the Bulls. You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones tries in. It's deflected, but they get it back. Jones in the post. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
For Boston, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Sam Jones. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones against Jordan. with 1 on the clock, and that misses everything. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Chicago up 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Boston with the ball, trailing by 10. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Corzine. Jordan is out there with Macy. Then there's Gervin, and it's Oakley in at the power forward. Havlicek, nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J. And here is Macy. Left side, Gervin. Six to shoot. Pass to Macy. Takes the three. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside, Jones. Over to the left wing. Inside. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Boston. Outside, Jordan. The rebound by Heinsohn.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Jones checked in for Heinsohn. Green, he's checked in for Chicago. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Macy against Jones. Screen by Oakley. Here's Gervin. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
At the line for Celtics, George Gervin. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Havlicek outside. Over to the wing. They set the screen. Jones. And no good as it rattles out. The Bulls leading by 8. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Jordan. Cannot hit. Good D by Sanders. Jones against Jordan. Here's Havlicek. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And here are the Bulls now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Screen by Oakley. Shoots off the screen. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Gervin's got 4 this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Jones. He feeds it to Jones. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hawking, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Now, here is Havlicek. Screened by Russell. Jones drives in. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Chicago leading by 10. Jordan the pass to Macy. Green the screen. And Macy kicks to Jordan. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Feeds to Havlicek. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Russell. Bill Russell starting to come alive with that make there.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Macy with it. He kicks to Gervin. Outside Jordan. Pass to Macy. Green the screen. Jones against Macy. Shot clock at 5. Green the screen. Goes up again. Macy, no luck.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Gervin with the steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Macy. Outside Jordan. The dish to Green. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.